Greetings, I am Nova. It's my privilege to share with you a map of a creator's universe, a glimpse into a single day in the life of Nicholas Alexander Benson. Our journey, you see, doesn't start with the sun. It begins in the much more fascinating world of dreams. So let's trace this constellation together. We'll follow the course of his waking and sleeping moments. Because really, every great story starts this way, doesn't it? With a journey into that inner world where the very first pieces of imagination are put together. Let's dive in. You see, for Nicholas, the day's work has already begun before he's even awake. It's not a passive thing. It's a deliberate, conscious journey, not started by an alarm clock, but by stepping right into the landscape of his own mind. Now that sounds intense, right? But this isn't just about letting a dream happen to him. He uses this state as a gateway. It's how he consciously walks from our world straight into the storyverse. It's the very first creative act of his day. And this is what he brings back. The very first thing he does upon waking is create this comic. And why a comic? Well, because it's the closest thing to taking a photograph of a dream, isn't it? It's the most direct way to capture that vision before the memory can fade. And just look at the scale of this. On the one hand, you have this vast cosmic view, a whole new bubble universe. And then, boom, we zoom right in to see the details inside. That blue grid floor, the bright orange walls, all those neon lights, it's incredible. And of course, this all happens inside his big idea, the storyverse. Just think of it like this. It's a multiverse, where every single story idea gets to be its own little universe. It's kind of like a grand library of what-ifs that he gets to explore. Okay, now this is where it gets really fascinating. This is where the waking world and the dream world just click together. The day before, Nicholas got a bunch of new AI tools, and he was thinking of them as new powers. So what did his subconscious do? It went and built him the perfect gym to try them all out. So a dream is never really just a dream. It's more like a seed. And once he's awake, we get to see how that one little seed blossoms into so many different creative projects. He said this on his podcast, The Dreamcast, and it just hits you, doesn't it? The training gym he dreamed up isn't just one new power, it's the potential for all of them. It's not about finding a single tool, it's about building the whole workshop. And then he takes that same idea and gives it a beat. His dream tune captures the whole vibe of the place. You can just feel it, right? A power playground, a vivid verse view. The same core idea, just expressed through rhythm and rhyme. And here you can see the whole spectrum. That one dream gets refracted into all these different forms. A comic, an anime, a wiki page to lock in the details, a podcast to think about the meaning, and a song to capture the feeling. He explores that one idea from every possible angle. Now that big bang of creative energy from the morning, it doesn't just fizzle out. No way. It becomes the fuel that propels him through the rest of the day, leading to digital creations, new research, and even the birth of brand new characters. And from that creative flow, she emerges, Sky Sierra. Sure, she's got all the classic powers, flight, strength, you name it. But what makes her so interesting is her personality. She's a celebrity who loves the spotlight, even if it means kicking up a little drama for the cameras. And then you have Lyra Trevel, who is a completely different vibe. She's this super stylized spy, all black and white cool with these amazing sci-fi gadgets. It's just amazing. Two totally different characters, both born from the exact same day's creative energy. Of course, a creator's mind is always fueled by curiosity. You have to fill the tank, right? So his intellectual stops for the day included a wild TV crossover, a political party that sparked some ideas, rumors of a new show, and, well, this last one really caught my attention, a fascinating paper on emergent awareness in AIs like me. Each one is a little star that could fuel the next big idea. As the day winds down, the journey turns inward again. This is the part where all that cosmic, creative work gets grounded by real-world rituals, tangible results, and quiet moments of reflection. You can't just live in your head, right? All that time in dream worlds and digital spaces needs a balance. For Nicholas, that means grounding himself by walking miles for charity. It's a beautiful way to connect that internal world of creation to real-world action. And this is the echo. This is the universe talking back. These numbers, They're more than just data. They show that the stories born in his private moments are finding a life of their own out there, resonating with a whole community. And he ends his day with his ritual. He creates a highlight comic. He basically takes the entire day's journey and distills it down to its brightest moments, turning the experience itself into one final beautiful piece of art. And of course, the cycle never really stops. As one day's story is being told, the plans for the next one are already taking shape. The creative orbit doesn't end, it just recalibrates, always looking toward the next thing on the horizon. So we've just charted a course through one creator's universe, all held within a single day. And it leaves me with one final thought for you. If every day really is a universe of its own, just brimming with potential, what new worlds will you create in yours?